Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I do have a PR package from Madam Glam. They sent me 5 of the colors from the Wanderlust collection. This collection does have a total of 8 colors, but they only sent me 5 of the 8, which I am very thankful for because I absolutely love Madam Glam gel polishes. So taking a look at these bottles, they do show that the product is vegan, cruelty-free, 21-free formula, palm oil-free, and HEMA-free. These are also full-size 15 ml bottles, which is always good, especially because these are opaque gels and you can get a very nice coat in 1 or 2 thin layers of this product. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by first just opening up the bottles and showing the color out of the bottle. On these, you will see the name on the underside of the bottle. Also, the label around the bottle is the color swatch, and then there is actually a gel color swatch on top of the bottle as well. Madam Glam is definitely one of my favorite gel polishes on the market. I just feel these colors are so pigmented. They have a very good variety of colors, and I love their new monthly color releases. I just think overall it is an amazing company. If you have not tried these gels, I 100% you try them now, especially with this new Wanderlust collection. It is the perfect fall palette, just with the beautiful moody tones, the down-to-earth shades. I just really love this palette, and honestly, it's a good like down-to-earth fall palette because it's still like those fall colors and it's bringing into the fall season. But I don't know, I just really love these colors and I was very thankful to add these ones to my collection. I do actually have a discount code with Madam Glam, which will be linked in the description box below. I will also be linking this collection down below, but since I am a little bit late to reviewing this, a lot of the colors have sold out. Well, at least the bundle has sold out. So if you want any of these 5 colors or the other colors available, make sure you do jump onto the Madam Glam website and check what colors you want to purchase before they are all sold out. If they do happen to be sold out, there is many more colors on the Madam Glam website, and I'm sure you will find something you love. So I just am going ahead and swatching these colors. Like I said, very pigmented colors. You can get away with a very nice clean coat in 1 to 2 thin layers. And right here are the swatches with 2 coats and also the top coat. Beautiful colors, and I could not wait to use these in today's fall nail set. So before we jump into using these polishes, I do want to show how to apply your Gel X nails. This has been very popular and trendy recently, so I really like giving those tips and tricks. It is also very beginner friendly and a good quick way to get nail extensions fast. So I am starting off with a cuticle pusher and pushing back my cuticles. I am doing this very gently, but I do want to make sure I am removing any dead cuticle from my nail plate because that will cause lifting, and you do not want lifting in your manicures. After I push back my cuticle, I am now taking my e-file with a cuticle ball bit, one of my absolute favorite drill bits. It is so nice. You can take it on your skin, you can use it on your nail plate, and I just absolutely love using this one. It really gets up any of that dead cuticle and just makes your nails look a lot cleaner without needing to go in with your cuticle clippers. I like to keep my speed on a low speed of around 4,000 RPM just because I am working around my cuticle and on my natural nail plate. Keep in mind, if you do like using the cuticle clippers, you can go in with those as well. I just prefer not to use them because I don't know the proper way to use them, and this cuticle ball bit does the job for me. I went in with a stiff nail brush, brushed away that nail dust, and now again I'm using my e-file with a fine grit sanding band on again a low speed of, I think I put it down to 3,000 RPM just because I don't really need to prep my nails, but keep it on a low speed of around 4,000 RPM. but I'm just removing any of the shine from my natural nail plate, and then I'm going in with my stiffer nail brush to remove all of that dust, and also with a fluffy one to further remove any dust particles. After all of the dust is removed, I'm now taking my nail dehydrator. Keep in mind, you do not want to wash your hands before applying this or after applying this, because applying the nail dehydrator will dehydrate your natural nail plate, and this product will remove all of the oils from your nails, allowing your nail sets to last a lot longer and not have any lifting. After the nail dehydrator has completely dried, I'm now going in with my nail primer. This will prime the nail and allow a better adhesion between the nail tip and on your natural nail, again helping to prevent lifting. That is the main thing you want to focus on when you're doing your nail prep. If you have your nails lifting, that can be very bad, causing infections and also just your nails popping off in general. So you really want to work and get that prep down to allow your nails not to lift and to be able to wear them as long as possible. After the nail primer was completely dry, I'm now taking my Madam Glam base coat and I'm applying a thin layer of this to all of the nails, and then I cured for 30 seconds in my nail lamp. I am going to be using a colored base for my Gel X nail tips today. When I am using a colored base, I personally prefer going in with a layer of this on top of my base coat just to kind of help build up that color. So when I put it on the nail tip, I don't have any sparse areas where it doesn't show that full color. This is a personal preference and it is not necessary, but I do prefer using it and I feel like it makes it look a lot nicer. I did cure that then for 30 seconds and now I'm ready to size out my nail tips. I am using the square short nail tips. Recently, I've been really liking the shorter nails. When you are sizing out your nail tips, you do want to be sure that they are fitting from sidewall to sidewall and pretty good around the cuticle area. You want to just have the nail tip resting on your nail like it is right now. You do not want to press down, making that nail tip fit. After you have sized out your nail tips, you are going to want to take your e-file and go in and etch the inside of the nail tip. I know a lot of people also use primer. I personally prefer using my e-file to do this just because it's quicker, easier, and I feel like it has that better adhesion. I do know that some people also like to go in with etching it with their e-file and also applying the primer. Whichever works best for you is the way to do it. But here is what it will look like. I did not do this to all of my nails just because I don't actually want my nails to last, but that is a very, very helpful tip if you are wanting your nails to last. Also, again, everybody's nails are different, so when you are sizing out your nail tips, it's going to be a little bit challenging for them to be that perfect exact match. So to help that, to make the nails look better, take your hand file and go around the cuticle area and the sidewall of the nail and just get it to that perfect fit for your natural nails. After that was all complete, the nail tips were prepped and we are now ready to apply them. Again, taking my nail plumper, which is the colored base. You can also use a clear, but because I'm going to be doing French tips today, I like to already have my base down. So the steps on doing this is very easy and very quick. It can be challenging for some and take a lot longer for others, but for me, because I have done this very frequently and once I figured out how to do it, I was absolutely in love with it. So if you are having troubles, just make sure, take your time, maybe even watch a few YouTube videos while you're doing it. Relax, just remember that you will get better as time progresses and just kind of let it go, have fun with it, and really just keep in mind that you are going to have amazing nails once you get the hang of it. So I am taking the product and applying it to not only the cuticle area, but I'm estimating where it's going to be on my natural nail basically. And then I'm just putting a little blob of it at the cuticle and slowly lowering it onto my natural nail, starting at the cuticle and slowly lowering, and then placing it under the nail lamp. A very quick process. I didn't even really have that sped up much at all. But I just went ahead and did each nail individually, doing a quick cure of 10 to 20 seconds. And then once all of the nails were on, I did a full cure for 30 seconds in the nail lamp. After that full cure was complete, it's now time to go in with some filing and making these nails look a little bit more natural, a little bit nicer, and also cleaning up any of the spillage. I like to again take my e-file with that cuticle ball bit and go around the cuticle area. This will help remove any of the spillage from the product and also seal in your cuticle, giving it a little bit of a cleaner look. I also take a hand file and file the free edge of the nails to remove that little plastic piece on the end of the nail tip. If you don't remove this, your nails aren't going to look as good if you were to remove it. I then go in with a buffing block and remove the shine from all of the nail tips. This will help with all of my gel application on top of the nails, making sure that gel sticks to the soft gel nail tips. After I was complete with filing, I did just take a stiffer nail brush and brush away all of that dust. I'm now taking a white gel liner and I'm going to be doing some basic French tips on all of the nails. I start off with my smile line and then just fill it in. I do only show one nail on camera, but I did not speed it up much at all. I just feel because this video really isn't about the white French tips, it's more about the Madam Glam gel polishes, I just thought I would only show one French tip nail. So I do not have much to say about the French tip just because it is a pretty basic French tip. You can plainly just visually see what I'm doing. Using a gel liner does make it a lot easier though, so if you are struggling with your French tips, I highly recommend getting some gel liners and trying to do your French tips with gel liners instead. But for the rest of the French tip, I am just going to be filling it in and then curing for 60 seconds in the nail lamp. I like to cure for 60 seconds when I am using more pigmented colors such as black, white, red, just because I feel if you don't cure it long enough, they are very pigmented and you can get the rippling effect in your nails. But again, very easy. Here is how my French tip is looking. I do just wipe the sides and the free edge and then magic trick, all the French tips finished. Very easy, quick, basic little French tips. It is now time to try these Madam Glam gel polishes. I wanted to do a very basic look, so I am going to be doing the color on like the left side, kind of like a color blocking nail art design. And honestly, I thought I was going to struggle with this nail set a lot just because what I was envisioning in my mind was exactly how this nail set turned out. But when I was envisioning it, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm never going to get these lines straight. It's going to be so bad. But I was genuinely surprised. This nail art is actually very easy if you have some acetone and a cleanup brush like I have right here. You can be as messy as you want and then you can just take that cleanup brush and make your line super straight. You can clean it up and just look at that. Like I was amazed. So I did use all 5 of the Madam Glam gel polishes that I was sent just because I wanted a different color on each of the nail, but all of the nails are going to be the same except for obviously I'm switching up the color. I put the colors on my nail palette and I am using a liner brush to create the line down the center of the nail. And then I will just take the actual gel polish brush from the bottle and fill in the left side. And then I'll be taking my cleanup brush with a little bit of acetone and really making sure that line is straight and cleaned up before curing for 60 seconds in the nail lamp. I feel like this nail set was definitely one of my favorite shorter fall nail looks just because it is very beginner friendly. I think that this nail art I had a lot of fun doing. I really like those simple sets, these short sets that are quick, but when you look at them in the end, you're like, wow, I did that. And that's definitely what I was feeling with this nail set. If you need some fall inspiration, do this set right here. You will be amazed with how good it actually looks. And I did spice it up with some glitter at the end just because I felt like it needed a little bit more. But I'm just going along here and going in with the different colors, again curing for 60 seconds in between each one. I don't really have much to say, so I am going to go ahead and let the rest of this play out, but I do quickly want to mention that if you have not entered the SXC Cosmetics Gel Liner giveaway that me and SXC Cosmetics is hosting, I will link that video up in the cards. Make sure you do check that out because the giveaway is ending very, very soon and you don't want to miss your chance to enter. Also, if you are enjoying, please subscribe to my channel, give the video a like, and also if you're feeling generous, leave a comment below. After I was finished with the color blocking color sides, don't really know what to call it, I wanted to add a little bit more. I was thinking of some rhinestones, but then I was like, let's just go with some gold glitter. So I pulled out a gold gel liner and I'm just going down the center of the nail, like the French tip and the color blocking, and just adding in a strip of glitter. And then I cured this for 30 seconds. After that was cured, I'm now going in with my no wipe top coat, applying this to all of the nails, and then I cured for 30 seconds in my nail lamp, and that was the finished look. I just topped it off with some cuticle oil, and I could not believe how quick this nail set took. If you have not tried Gel X nails before, I 100% recommend it. It's so quick, so easy, and you can have salon quality looking nails in like, I don't even know, like this set took me, honestly, I can't give you a time. I take breaks, so I don't really know, but really you can have a salon quality nail set that takes so little of time. Like I could be rushing, needing to be out of the door and do my nails and have them looking this good. I was very surprised with these Madam Glam gel liners. I 100% recommend you try out Madam Glam if you haven't already. They do have some really good quality gel polishes. I will be linking the products that I used in today's video down in the description box, along with any discount codes I may have. I really hope that you guys enjoyed, but as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.